Hello my lovely people, it's me again. I'm back at you with another tutorial. This is one about the Shaaanxo palette. So I start off with my brows already filled in. If you haven't seen my brow tutorial, just click the link below or go to my channel and check out my brow tutorial. So that's the Shaaanxo palette, and I'm starting off with the orangey nude color. And I'm basically just using a large fluffy brush and blending it into the corner of my creases. And I go with a little less of a dense, fluffier brush and just keep blending upwards. And then I'm going in with this reddish color. And I'm using a denser brush to push it into my crease but lower down into the corner V of my eye. This gives kind of a nice fade effect. And I keep blending it. And then I'm using this darker sparkly color at the bottom of the palette. It's sort of a reddish brown. I'm going in at that exact same place where I went with the orangey color, just a little lower down to darken it up. And then I blend all the colors together. I try to only drag the very first orange color up my eyelids as opposed to the darker colors. And then I'm just darkening it up at places where I lost a little bit of the color when it was blending. And I'm just continuing to blend until I get that nice color and the nice crease that I want. Then I'm going in with the second to darkest color in the middle of the bottom of the palette, and I'm darkening up under my eyes. And then I'm going in with a shimmery color at the top of the palette and basically just coating the middle and the first third of my eyelid. We kind of lost where I blended a little bit there, so I do go back and blend it all out a little bit more. Just so that the colors fade nicely. Then I'm using this CoverGirl, what's it called? I don't even know. Powder. Setting powder. And I'm setting all over my face. I press into my skin because if I just fluff over it, then that way it's not really grabbing everywhere and I'm just smudging what I already have on my face and smearing it around. This way it really presses into my skin and leaves me looking matte longer. Then I'm going with my Hoola bronzer and I am contouring. I start out with a really thin line like I usually do and I blend it out as I go along with a bigger brush. And I wanted sort of a deep contour and very summery looking, so I looked kind of tan and I want it to be noticeable. So I did go for a little bit of a darker contour here. And I go at the top of my forehead, the sides of my nose, and underneath my chin. Then I'm going in with some Kiss 11 lashes, and I'm using some Ardell lash glue and also some Ardell tweezers to help apply. I find that they really help to apply lashes because that way I'm not using my fingers and blocking my own view when I'm first placing them. Because when you're first placing them, that's kind of the most important part Otherwise, you're just gonna get glue all over your eyelids, and then it's gonna get sweaty later, and your eyelid's gonna stick to your brow if you have hooded brows like I do. I'm doing the same to the other eye, and I press the lash in towards my lash line so that way it's really sticking to it. Then I'm going in with my Love Flush Too Faced Baby Love Blush. That was a mouthful, try saying that 10 times fast. Love Flush Baby Love Blush. See, I can't even say it once. I'm just dusting it lightly on my cheeks there. Just using a large fluffy brush from an Eco Tools set here. Then I'm going in with some Estee Lauder. It's a limited edition all over shimmer, just to add a little bit of shimmer on my cheeks to help brighten my face. And then I'm using some Urban Decay All Nighter Spray, spraying it onto my highlighter brush that I got from the dollar store. And then I am applying some highlighter, which you will see here in a second. Highlighter's Lunch Money by ColourPop. I have a new favorite actually now, which you'll see in future videos. But Lunch Money is nice if you want to do something that's just a little bit of a glow and it's not too much. But you know me, I'm extra and I like a lot of glow. And I'm just concealing some areas where I think it has darkened up a little bit. And blending it out. And I'm smoothing out that line there. Like I said, I'm going for a really defined contour here. I do blend it out a little bit more afterwards, but I didn't want to look so smudgy and I don't want to look like a coal miner, so. And I'm really setting under those eyes because that's where I lose most of my product. Using some bio oil to moisten my lips. It always looks like I'm drinking it here, but I'm not drinking it, I swear. Please don't drink this at home, kids. Helps moisten my lips before I apply a matte lipstick or a gloss, and I find that it lasts longer. As opposed to if I just used some lip chapstick. And I'm using this nudie brown with a touch of red and a little bit of a lighter color. And I'm just going on my lips with a lip brush from, I don't even know where it was from, Q something, QLB, I don't know. Too lazy to get up and go check right now, so you'll just never know, I guess. And I keep going back, touching up my lips, making sure my cupid bow looks okay. Just slightly overlining my lips, but not too much. And then I'm going in with that darker color. I'm just popping my lips together so the colors evenly spread everywhere. And this is the finished look. Now you get to watch me, you know, make faces in the sun. I really loved how it turned out. It's a very nice summery look. It's rare that I do no liner looks, but when I do, I always end up loving it. And thank you for watching. I'm sure I'll upload a video soon, but no promises because I get really lazy about editing. Thanks, guys!